What up, though? Appreciate everybody who tuning in. I don't care if it's one of y'all. I don't care if it's 30 million. I appreciate you. Let me say this first. I've been loving the feedback I've been getting from the videos, you know what I'm saying, on my Instagram. Everybody interacting, whether you leaving comments on my Instagram or you leaving comments on the YouTube. Y'all appreciate you, period. You know what I mean? Because that's y'all feeding me. Y'all giving me ideas to go off of. Like I said, none of this scripted, none of this planned. I don't even write stuff down, which I probably need to start. Which I probably need to start writing stuff down. But man, I try to keep it as natural as possible. Like I said, for years, people been telling me, man, start a podcast, start a podcast, start a podcast. And I'm like, man, I just want to be real. I want to be natural. One of my terms that I always say is, man, I just want to become a millionaire without jeopardizing my true self in the process. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a millionaire without selling my soul in the process. That's one of my main goals, and I stand by it. So with that being said, I don't like forced nothing. I don't like forced energy, forced conversations. You know, just force nothing. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, appreciate y'all because y'all motivate me, and some of the feedback y'all give me ideas for the next conversation that I'm gonna have on these segments that I'm doing. So appreciate everybody who paying attention, man. I know this light beaming on me, skin glowing. You know, we gotta get it together. You know, like I say, you gotta make sure you're on point because they watching. Mind, body, and soul. You gotta look the part, act the part, believe the part. All the above. The physical is definitely part of the process. You dig? I ain't conceited or nothing. I know I be playing and, you know, doing my little, let me get my joint together, but I ain't conceited. But you definitely gotta take care of yourself, and the older you get is way more important, because when you young, how you take care of yourself, if you take care of your body when you young, it's gonna take care of you when you old, and vice versa. If you destroy your body at a young age, you ain't gonna be able to stand up to the pressures that come with age, you know what I'm saying, and all the illnesses and all that, you dig, you know, man. So shout out to the skincare, you know, that's from Respected Roots Body Butter. I'm not a paid spokesperson. I had a video for them on my Instagram, but I took it down because it was something in the video that I didn't even know was in the video. But shout out to them, man. I'm not a paid spokesperson. I really stand by the product. I just was saying last time, support. The video I made a couple videos back where I said support good business. I stand by that, man. Support good business. I don't support nothing because of race. I don't support nothing just because we friends. I support quality, support good business. I'm standing by that, you know what I mean? Shout out to my guy, Swiggle, you dig, the fear down broke. I was really debating what hat I'm gonna wear today. You know, I'm always gonna be in a Deodore, but I'm like, what hat I'm gonna wear? I don't know if I wanna wear one of my other hats, a pink bottom Detroit joint that's crazy with the yellow, or did I wanna wear fear down broke from Swiggle, you dig? I'm gonna wear my people stuff, you dig? Not just cause he my people. I bought this hat and tried to give me a discount. I ain't want the discount. Shout out to Swiggle. I support it because it's good quality, good product. He do good business, man. Shout out to all good entrepreneurs, you dig? He ain't paid me to do this. Respected Roots ain't paid me to do this. I'm doing it because I want to do it. I feel like I really respect entrepreneurship because everybody not built for it. And I ain't scared to say that. A lot of times people be scared to show love, you know what I'm saying? They wonder how people gonna look at them. And I'm not cussing on her, you dig? I'm trying, with this, I want to keep it all the way professional. Like I said, I don't know who watching this. I don't know if kids gonna want to see this or if somebody gonna want to show it to their kids. So I'm gonna keep that in mind, you dig? You gotta know when to turn that savage switch off and on, you dig? And right now, I'm gonna turn it off. So sometimes people be scared to really show love because they feel like, oh, you D-riding, or you know, people be worried about all the wrong things instead of what they like, you know what I mean? Me personally, man, I feel like, and that's a pride issue. Learn how to put that to side. Learn how to put that to the side. Don't ever be scared to applaud somebody, you dig, and salute somebody when you see them doing something, because sometimes just your little salute can keep somebody going. Somebody could be on the edge of life, you know what I'm saying? The brink of giving up. You never know what's going through people's mind, and one ounce of motivation, one compliment might keep somebody going, you dig what I'm saying? So, with that being said, don't ever be scared to show no love. Don't ever be scared to show no support. A lot of people complain about support, but they gotta ask themselves who they support. With that being said, I just thought about what we're gonna talk about today. What you wanna talk about today? Read that. I can read it. We're gonna talk about today. You dig? I just thought about it. Let me get into it. Pride. Woo! I think pride probably a little bit more dangerous than cancer. It might be. You know what I mean? And I do mean that literally. Pride is the downfall of a lot of people. A lot of people lose their business to pride. They lose good relationships with people to pride. They lose fights and money, and people lose their life over pride. So that's what I'm gonna talk about today. I feel like this some people need to hear, because a lot of these topics and the topics I like to touch on and speak on is topics that everybody pretty much can relate to. A lot of times common sense not that common, and so somebody need to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Even though it might be common to you or common, just regular to you, somebody else might need to hear it. Pride is one of the worst traits that you could possess. Too much of it, too much of anything is not good for you. We need water to live, but too much of it can drown you. Too much food can make you have the wrong type of food can make you have a heart attack. You know what I mean? Yeah. What I'm saying is too much of anything is bad. Too much pride is deadly. You know what I mean? Literally. Like I say, people lose it all over pride. I want to say this first. Ain't nothing wrong with being proud of yourself or proud of your people, or just confidence. Nothing wrong with being confident, you know what I mean, or strong. But pride is different. It's a thin line between pride and stupidity. The same way that it's a thin line between loyalty and stupidity. And loyalty and stupidity, it's gonna be a whole nother conversation. You dig? Pride and stupidity it's a thin line. I remember sometimes it's not a big deal as far as like, oh, it's something just super serious where your life on the line. It can be anything. I remember when I was young, I was at my Uncle Kevin's house. You know what I'm saying? Rest his soul. He passed away a couple years ago. Yeah, my Uncle Kevin. I remember I was at his house years ago, and I was hungry. I was a kid. Y'all ever been somewhere? Some food smell good. You starving. Somebody asks you, hey, you hungry? You want something? You say, oh, no, thank you. I'm good. But you starving. Your stomach rumbling. You be like, yes, I want something. Why you have to ask me? Why you could just give me some? Well, yeah, my Uncle Kevin and them, and they was cooking some chicken strips with ranch dressing, cheese sauce, all type of. It smelled good. Fries. Golden steak fries. And it looked like them fries from Rallies. And they was like, hey, you hungry, Derry? And I'm like, no, I'm good. They're like, you sure? I'm like, no, I'm good. Why I say that? Here I go. What? Almost 25, 30 years later, talking about it today. I was hungry. And it looked good. I really regret that. I want them same chicken strips right now. Right now, you mean? But, no, seriously though, you know what I'm saying? So, you starving, but you saying no. Why? Because you worried about how you gonna look. You don't want to look like you starving. You are starving. You look how you are. You know what I mean? So, but the point is, man, pride, people lose it all over pride. That's a funny example, but it's serious examples too. Sometimes we need to apologize to people. Sometimes, as humans, we do not want to admit we're in the wrong, period. Whether that's to somebody that you're in a relationship with, a family member, a teacher, an employer, whoever, you know what I mean? Anybody. You might have to apologize to your kids, maybe, if you have kids. Sometimes we just don't want to do that. We feel like we can't do that, you know what I mean? And we lose a lot to that. You can be in a relationship with somebody and they got your back 1,000,000%, and you do the wrong thing, and it hurt them, it scarred them, but they love you enough to ride through the storm. If you could just apologize, and if you're not able to apologize, you might lose them. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. One thing about people, good people are hard to come by. They rare. Everybody's intention is not, period. Everybody's intention is not good. So when you got good people in your life, period, I don't care what it is, whether it's your people in the streets, whether it's your family members, a mentor, a counselor, whoever. When you got good people in your life, cherish them, because we live in a world where you don't know people motives, you don't know people intent. People kill their family members for insurance money, like literally real family members. This story, you can Google this. This stories about people killing their moms for insurance money. Good people hard to come by. So when you got a good person in your life, cherish them. Period. Friends, loved ones, intimate relationships, professional relationships. Cherish good people. And sometimes pride can make you lose one of them. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you really are wrong, and sometimes just putting your pride to the side, having a conversation with somebody can stop death. Literally. A lot of people die over pride, you know what I mean? Literally, just pride. You know, you worried about what somebody else gonna think. You know you in the wrong, and instead of just saying, you know what, I was in the wrong. Nothing weak about that. I want to tell y'all something right now. It's nothing weak about putting your pride to the side, acknowledging when you wrong, and canceling a potentially catastrophe. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of wars could have been stopped, because real wars going on in the world. I don't think people understand. There's a lot of stuff going on in the streets. People lose their life, and people think, oh, it's bad. It's 100 people that died and over here, and man, death ain't cool, period. But it's been hundreds and hundreds and millions of people that died over the course of warfare in the world, and a lot of it got something to do with pride. We was in the wrong. You know what? A simple conversation can stop all that. I like to say, proper communication can almost, not 100%, but proper communication can almost always resolve a situation. Whether you're going to continue a relationship with somebody or not continue with, a simple conversation can happen to the point where it's like, you know what, you acknowledge what you did wrong, I acknowledge what I did wrong, let's just move forward. Whether we move forward together or moving forward peacefully apart. Nobody got to get hurt in the process, you know what I mean? Pride is dangerous, man. I've in prison, you see it all the time. I was a person in prison. I didn't have a good support system, you know what I mean? And that's no shade to nobody that has anything to do with my life. I went to jail. I was robbed, and I went to prison for 5 years. So I didn't feel like nobody owed me, but I'm making a point to say my support system wasn't really that strong. And so I wasn't one of them people always going to commissary. I wasn't one of them people with, you know, just all the hygiene stuff you need in jail, or the food. And, you know, only time I guaranteed you to eat was during child time, with the free meals that the state give you. You know what I mean? And a lot of people have it real bad down there, and sometimes somebody might offer you something while you down there. You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing for sure, you gotta be smart. Like I told you, a lot of people don't got good motives and good energy and good intent, so you gotta be careful about who you take stuff from. But sometimes it's not even about this. Somebody genuinely can be real cool with you, and you are really cool, and can ask you, hey, yo, you hungry? I'll shoot you a soup and some beans. I'll shoot you some corn chips and beans so you can whip you up a little spread or whatever. And you got some dudes that'll be like, no, I'm good. Somebody will ask you, hey, I know your people not looking out for you, man. You want me to get you some deodorant when I go to commissary? Oh, no, I'm good. Dude, you musty. Put your pride to the side, man. We all at the bottom. I'm speaking in prison terms. We all at the bottom. We all in here. Period. It don't matter who a millionaire. It don't matter who broke. We all got our freedom too. We all got to go to sleep when they say it's rat time. Whether we go to sleep or not, you got to be in your cell when it's rat time. Go to bed. You got to still get up when they say get up. You still. The point is, what I'm really saying is no point. We all at the bottom. Let that pride go sometimes. You want to walk around smelling crazy, smelling like hot dog water, smelling like, not even being funny. People be smelling terrible. Bad hygiene is serious. And I'm gonna start doing videos about hygiene too. You know what I mean? I ain't even got off into none of that shit. But no, seriously though, like pride is dangerous, man. It allows you, well, excuse me. Sometimes it make you miss opportunities, miss blessings, miss favors, miss help. Just because you got pride. Pride can stop you from getting some money. somebody might be really ready to give you $100,000 check, but you feeling like, I don't need it, I can do this on my, okay, let me keep my money in my pocket. But you probably starving, you probably broke, and then your pride can affect other people. If you run a business, for example, somebody trying to give you some good advice to take your business to the next level, you might need to listen to them. Whether you put your pride to the side, at least to listen. You don't got to do what somebody tell you, but check them out, hear them out. Somebody might tell you something that change your whole business, your business understanding, and help elevate you to the next level, and you be a multi-billion-dollar corporation one day. You know what I mean? But no, you got too much pride. You feel like, no, I already know that. I ain't trying. All right, don't worry about it. But guess what? Your family, you could have changed your family life, your kids' life, help other people. So I'm saying sometimes your pride affects other people too. It's not just about you. So learn how to put your pride to the side, and that's just it. That's the conversation for today. Share this video, like, comment, all that good stuff. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me, and I'm gonna keep it going this time. Dig? Kill that pride though, or it could kill you.